Good day. This is the continuation of our report about Hans Eysenck. Now, what is psychotism? Psychotism is a personality of Eysenck dimension characterized by aggression, impulsivity, aloofness, and antisocial behavior. Now, it incorporates traits of dominance leadership. Now, when we talk about dominance leadership, it characterized by desire for the authority to control and power that comes from formal position. No, talk about dominance, submission. This kind of traits, they willingly submits to the authority if someone else. No, they have this attitude na service oriented mindset and find peace in taking authorities from those he or she look up to. No, children who score high on measure of psychotism tend to have behavior problems and learning difficulties. No, kung if you are this kind of person na taas ang imong psychotism measures, no, you will tend na kay behavior na maglisod kag learn about things, no. Also, you have these behavior problems, no. You become loners or skip school or even commit crimes, and those are generally disliked by teachers and peers. Whether as children or as adults, they do not typically benefit from traditional psychotherapies or counseling. No, unlike those mga person with high level of psychotism, they don't benefit to those mga counseling, yung mga traditional psychotherapies like mga they don't usually typically benefit from that, no, because they tend to be paranoid, no, feeling nila na people will harm them, no. And in Eysenck hierarchical system of psychotism, now these are the traits of person with high psychotism. No, nagkakaroon sila ng aggressiveness, no, coldness. Their attitude of way of thinking is egocentric, no, impersonal, impulsive. They antisocial, no, ayaw nila na makipag-engage sa mga gatherings, like gusto nila na sila lang mag-isa, no. They become loners, unempathetic, creative, and tough-minded. Those are the examples of traits of people with high psychotism. Now, Eysenck Penn model. Prior to developing Penn model, Eysenck sought to measure personality based on two dimension, no, the extraversion to introversion, neuroticism to emotional stability. Psychotism normality. Now, what is psychotism normality? Now, individuals with higher psychotism scores are more likely to engage in irresponsible or miscalculated behavior. No, ang psychotism normality, no, as I said earlier, no, individual, no, with higher psychotism scores are they are more engaged in irresponsible, no, yung mga behavior nila is hindi na normal, like nagkakaroon sila ng mga behavioral problems, no. They may also contravene accepted social norms and be motivated by need for immediate gratification regardless of its consequences, no. Okay, what is extraversion to introversion, or shall I say extrovert and introvert, no? Individuals with high levels of extraversion engage more social activities, no. People with if you are this kind of people na extrovert ka, no, mas gusto ka na makipag-engage sa mga gatherings, no. You tend to be more talkative, no, sa iyong friends, no. Mas gusto nimo na gumala, no. You may feel more ease in groups, no. Kanang mas gusto ka na daghan kag friends kay feel nimo safe ka sila with if you are with them, no. Extroverts person, no, they enjoy being the focus of attention. Mas gusto nimo na you have this ikaw yung center of uh, attention nila, no? You often accumulate a large social network, friends, and associates. Extraversion measured in continuum ranging from high extroverted to low introverted, no? Introverts tend to be quieter, no? Kabaliktaran naman siya sa extraversion according to Hans Eysenck. Introverts tend to be quieter, shying away from large social gatherings, and they may feel uncomfortable engaging with strangers, no? They might feel they feel this kind of kanang gusto nila na sila lang isa, no? Ayaw nila na makipag-engage sa mga tao, like they more feel na mas safe sila kung sila lang isa, no? They maintain smaller groups, close friends, no? Mas gusto nila na hanggat maaari wala silang friends, or even kung namagaling sila friends, no? Gamay lang. And dili jud kay sila ingon na kanang close jud, no? Neuroticism to emotional stability. Eysenck also proposed a second dimension, no? This is the, diba, duha man to kabok dimension nga iyang gipropose sa Penn model, and this is the another one, the neuroticism to emotional stability. Individuals scoring highly on neuroticism measures tend to experience high levels of stress and anxiety, no? If you are the type of person na dako ang imuhang measurements sa imong neuroticism, no? You tend to experience high levels of anxiety, no? Kanang feel nimo na kanang sige, stress na lang ka lagi, no? The anxiety is lagi na lang sa imuha because you are the neuroticism of people, no? If you have this kind of measurement na dako ang imong neuroticism, emotional stability, no, nagkakaroon ka ng mga gantong level anxiety or stress, no? You worry about relative insignificant matters, no? You often worried, no? Exaggerating their significance and feeling unable to cope up with life stressor, no? A focus on negative aspect of situation rather than positives, no? Kanang negative person ka na imbis na positive dapat ang imuhang way of thinking, no? Mas nangibabaw pa rin yung sigma like ganyan yung negative lahat yung aspects, no, in every situation, no? And this can lead to a person to adopt disappropriate negative outlook, no? They may feel envious or jealous to others who they feel are in more advantaged position. Neuroticism is also characterized by perfectionism, or shall I say person, no? The neurotic perfectionism person. Neurotic perfectionists, no, they may feel dissatisfied, angry, or frustrated with others when their desires are not fulfilled. No, those person having this kind of attitude, no, yung neurotic perfectionism is pag you may feel dissatisfied kung ang if you have some things na gusto tapos hindi na ibigay, no, you may feel dissatisfied, angry, or frustrated, no, if that desires are not not fulfilled. Person with low neuroticism score will generally experience more emotional stability, no? If you are a person na gamay ang imong neuroticism score, no, nagkakaroon ka ng emotional stability, no? You may feel more stable to cope up with stressful events and set less stringent demands of themselves, no? Kung bugamay ang imong neuroticism, you may feel na kaya nimo i-handle yung mga stressful events na maaring mangyari in you, no? Individuals with low level of neuroticism are more tolerant of the feeling of others and remain more calm in demanding situations, no? If these yung mga situations na mga aring mangyari sa iyo, you often feel na mas kalma ka, no? Psychopathology and Eysenck'S theory. A theory of psychopathology emerged from Eysenck's psychological interpretation of personality. No, kaning iyang theory of psychopathology, no, is nagigikan sa iyang interpretation sa personality sa isa ka tao. Na according sa iya na ang person of high neuroticism and introversion is a trait of anxiety disorders, no? Sabi nga nila na kung sobra is nakakasama, di ba? No? If you have this high neuroticism and introversion, no? Nagkakaroon ka ng fears, phobias, obsessions, and compulsions. A person who is high in extraversion naman and neuroticism is candidate for psychopathy and antisocial personality. No, mas gusto ka na ikaw lang isa, no, kanang kung mas taas ang kung mas gusto nimo na kung dili stable ang imong extraversion, no, kung taas kay imong extraversion, no, nagkakaroon ka ng mga behavior na ayaw mo nang may kasama, no, gusto ka na ikaw lang, ayaw mo na makipag-socialize with other people, no. Disorders do not occur automatically, no, they befall a person with appropriate predisposition and environmental circumstances. People learn their problems. One's personality helps them to learn some things easily than others so. And different personalities are linked with different problems. No, syempre, yung personality mo is nagdepende sa mga maaring problems na nakalink sa iyo. It's because it depends sa imong personality. Kung imong personality is good, syempre mas dako ang chances na yung mga problems na maaring mag-occur sa iyo is mas mubo lang iyang mas low lang. Traits and therapy are usually strained bedfellows, no? When we talk about bedfellows, no, they are though they are same job, but they totally different in views, no, ang traits and therapy. No, a trait is fixed, characterized, and belied to be resistant to change, including therapy. No, di ba ganina, as I said earlier, no, yung trait and yung trait or ang behavior sa isa ka tao is ma-change siya through this kind of mga therapies na mga ato natin. But the trait of person is hindi masyadong it's because it's your trait, but the behavior does, no, it can be changed, no, through mga therapies na maaring ibigay sa iyo. But Eysenck's interest of behavior modification follows naturally from his theory of emotional disorders. No, he believed what has been learned can be unlearned, no. Yung mga nalalaman mo is maaring you can be unlearned. Traits represents predispositions to learn. As individuals learns and unlearn behavior, their traits do not change although their behavior does. No, as I said, yung traits ng tao is nag-change, but their behavior is is maaring as I said, 'di ba? Yung behavior ng isang tao is maaring hindi mag-change, but yung behavior yung traits is hindi nagti-change yung traits, but the behavior is maaring mag-change through this kind of therapy.